Hi guys, Tim McClone coming to you with another market update. Today we're going to do a top line review of the Las Vegas market. We're not only licensed real estate brokers in the state of California, but we are licensed in the state of Nevada, and we are global. We do deals on a global scale. So right now, local home prices post first monthly decline since 2020. The LVR, Las Vegas Realtors Housing Statistics for June 2022 show. So Las Vegas, it was a report released on Wednesday. The LVR, it just offers more proof that local housing market is cooling off after a long hot streak of record prices and strong sales. The LVR reported that the median price of existing single-family homes sold in Southern Nevada through its MLS, the multiple listing service, during June was roughly $480,000. That was down from an all-time record price of $482,000 in May, making the first time since April 2020 that local home prices declined from 1 month to the next. So not much of a decline. The median price is still up 21.5% from $395,000 1 year ago. Likewise, the median price of local condos, townhomes sold in June decreased to $280,000. That was down 1.8% from an all-time record price of $285,000 in May. So condo and townhome prices are still up 29.6% from $216,000 in June 2021. So the LVR president, he's also a longtime realtor, said existing local home prices have more than quadrupled since hitting their post-recession bottom in January of 2012, when the median single-family home price in Southern Nevada was $118,000. But now we're seeing prices stabilizing as fewer homes are selling, more homes are hitting the market, and more sellers are lowering their asking prices. So rising mortgage interest rates sparked a slowdown that was bound to happen at some point, folks. Local home prices can't keep going up at the rate they have been the past few years. More stable prices, along with increasing numbers of homes on the market and decreasing number of homes being sold, are providing some relief for potential buyers who want to get into the real estate game. So by the end of June, the LVR reported 5,746 single-family homes listed for sale without any sort of offer. That's up roughly 134.1% from the same time last year. Likewise, 1,340 condos and townhomes listed without offers in June represented a 133% jump from 1 year earlier. So the LVR reported a total of 3,404 existing local homes, condos, and townhomes sold in June. Compared to 1 year earlier, sales were down 24.7% for homes and down 22% for condos and townhomes. So with the increased inventory, June sales pace, equates to just over a 2-month supply of properties available for sale. While that's twice as much inventory as past months, economists and realtors seem to think Southern Nevada is still dealing with a very tight housing supply by historical standards right now. Like across the country, inventory is low. So for this year, existing local home sales are down from the same time in 2021. And according to the LVR, 2021 was a record year for existing home sales in Southern Nevada, with 50,010 homes, condos, townhomes, and other residential properties selling. That was the first time the association reported more than 50,000 local properties changing hands in a year, and it topped the previous record set in 2011 by nearly 2,000 sales. And by comparison, the LVR reported 41,155 total sales during 2020. So a lot of records set throughout the country during the pandemic. So during June, the LVR found that roughly 34.2% of all local property sales were purchased with cash. That's up from 30.4% 1 year ago. While the percentage has been increasing this year, it's still below the March 2013 cash buyer peak of 59.5%. So aided by restrictions on evictions and foreclosures during the pandemic, the number of so-called distressed sales remains right now near historically low numbers. The LVR reported that short sales and foreclosures combined accounted for 0.5% of all existing local property sales in June. That compares to 0.7% 1 year ago, 2.2% of all sales 2 years ago, and 2.2% of all sales 3 years ago, and 2.6% 4 years ago, and 6.3% 5 years ago. So these LVR statistics include activity through the end of June 2022. The LVR distributes statistics each month based on data collected through its MLS, which is, does not account for nearly, newly constructed homes sold by local builders or homes for sale by owners. So right now, in sum, the total value of local real estate transactions tracked to the MLS during June was nearly $1.6 billion for homes and more than $218 million for condos, high-rise condos, and townhomes. So when we compare that to 1 year ago, total sales, values in June were down 9.9% for homes and down 2.8% for condos and townhomes. So homes have been selling faster this year than previous years. In June, 95.4% of all existing local homes and 96% of all existing local condos and townhomes sold within 60 days. That compares to 1 year ago with 95.4% of all existing local homes and 93.2% of all existing local condos and townhomes sold within 60 days. So, what we're like California, you're seeing, instead of seeing 7 to 10 offers, multiple offers, you are seeing multiple offers. They have curtailed a little bit. The market is still up, but considering where it went to, you can't sustain that long term. There has to be some balance, and we need that in the market because of the inventory issues. So that's top line review of what's going on in the Las Vegas market. I'll see you next time for another market update in Las Vegas. Take care.